Hello, it's Alex and welcome to Hey Little Thrifter. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my summer TBR. I don't really do monthly TBRs because I'm honestly way too fickle for that, but these are a few books that I do really want to get to at some point over the next few months. I picked 6 books and 5 of them are horror and 1 of them is sci-fi. I'll start with the sci-fi and it is Sphere by Michael Crichton. This is about a group of scientists who go to investigate some kind of possible alien spaceship at the bottom of an ocean, and as you would imagine, weird stuff starts happening. I have heard really good things about this, and specifically the Nightmare Trader. I will link his channel down below, he's awesome, go check him out. He's been talking a lot about this recently and just generally telling everyone to go read it. And I already had a copy on my shelf anyway, so he kind of gave me the extra push that I needed to actually pick it up. And I don't read a lot of sci-fi, and definitely not this kind of sci-fi thriller type book, but I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Okay, on to the horror. First up is The Ruins by Scott Smith. This is about a group of friends who take a trip to Mexico, and one day they're exploring some ruins and things don't go very well. There's some kind of presence there that doesn't really want them to be there. And I know this was adapted into a film a few years ago, which I did see, and I don't remember it being very good. It was honestly very forgettable, and I then found out it was based on a book, but because of the film I wasn't that fussed about reading it. But I have heard a lot of great things about it. I think summer will be the perfect time of year to read this one, so I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun. Next up is Beast by Peter Benchley. And this is the author of Jaws, very famous. I've never actually read that, but I have seen the film, which is brilliant. And I picked this one up randomly from a library book sale a while ago, figured I'd give it a go one of these days. And now that we're approaching the summer, I figured again this was a good time of year to actually check it out. And this one is similar in a way to Jaws. There's some kind of sea monster situation going on. And I'm guessing from the cover we're dealing with some kind of giant octopus, and this is set in Bermuda, and apparently the main character is called Whip Darling. Yeah, Whip Darling. So that's already amazing. The next 3 on my list are all British horror authors, and the first of those is Spectre by Stephen Laws. This one is set in Newcastle. Don't worry, I'm not going to attempt the accent, even though I do love that accent. And this is about a group of childhood friends. The story is told 10 years later, and we're following a particular character, Richard. He has a photograph of them all when they were younger, and one by one the images of his friends in that photograph start to disappear, and his old friends are actually turning up dead. So I'm really excited for this one. This one might actually be my most anticipated out of the bunch, and I've had this sitting on my shelf for a while, and I'm super looking forward to it. Next up is Prey by Masterton. This is about a guy called David who is renovating an old creepy house, and wouldn't you know it, there's something scary going on in the attic. So yeah, brilliant, not very original premise, but I'm excited for it anyway. And yeah, not necessarily a summary read, but it's just one I want to pick up soon anyway. I picked up a copy of this a little while ago after I saw Time for Books. She did a video all about her Masterton book collection, and then a conversation ensued, and Velma Vlogs. I will link both of those channels down below, but she highly recommended Prey, and so yeah, I figured I would give this one a go. And last but not least is The Influence by Ramsey Campbell. This one is set in or near Liverpool. Again, not going to do the accent, but it's another one that I love. This is about an inheritance when an older woman dies and her estate is divided up between the family, and the recipient of the largest part of the inheritance is this woman's niece. And as time goes on, some strange things start happening to that niece's young daughter, and they start to wonder if maybe the old woman isn't totally gone. So yeah, this one sounds pretty creepy, and again, not a specifically summery read like some of these, but one that I just want to pick up soon anyway. So that was my summer TBR, 6 books that I would really like to get to over the next few months. Let me know if you've read any of these, or let me know what you're planning on reading this summer. Thank you ever so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye!